In June 2019, I took to the road to ask people from all over the country about their dreams. I thought I would be learning about them, but I'm also learning about myself. Join me and see what you find out about yourself as you listen to other people answer the 3 dream questions.
I just have to say, I really admire your courage and what you're doing to go out in the world and kind of get people to think about what it is that excites them, that they dream about. Because I think just that process of kind of exploration of your feelings, there's so many forces that want us to not feel, other than maybe, despair, anger, hate. And, I think hatred corrodes the container it's in.
This is SUZ, and she's agreed to answer the 3 dream questions. Are you ready, SUZ?
Ready.
Okay. The first question is, what are your hopes and dreams? What are the things that get you out of bed every morning that you aspire to?
My dreams today are really to grow kind of on this spiritual path that I'm on, to find joy every day, to be absolutely the best self that I can be, and to be of maximum service to others. I think that there's so much joy in spreading kindness and helping others.
Okay. And so when you say a spiritual journey, and then you're talking about helping others, is there a relationship between those two? Is it something that has to do with something that's going on inside of you as well as going on in the world? Is there some kind of a connection there?
For me, I think that as I kind of change and grow and get a better understanding of myself, and I listen to what I believe is the Spirit of God in the universe, that also by being the best self that I can be and by really understanding and loving me, I can love others. And this doesn't necessarily mean, big acts of that are a big deal. I think to help others means to show kindness, to wave in traffic and let people in, to pick up the phone and listen to a friend who needs help when, you really don't want to. You'd rather be doing something else, reading your book, or it's the little acts. It isn't necessarily the big, I need to go out and change the world. I think I can change the world one person at a time, through love.
One act at a time. And it sounds like you're not looking for recognition in the process.
I don't need recognition. I think what I need, what we all need, is just love. It's just love. I go back to kind of the simple for me, because I'm a simple girl. And for me, the connection between all of us is love. If we can assume positive intent, if we can look at others and look at situations in what can I learn from this, if we can give other people that benefit of, they're doing the best that they can, look for gratitude. I think gratitude is life-changing. For me, it is. It's life-changing.
Wow, I like that. Where does this come from?
I think not only I was raised in a home that I had great, loving parents that just, they just loved me. So I was really raised in love, and I thought kind of everybody was raised in love. And it wasn't until I got older that I found out, I was one very lucky, blessed girl to come where I came. If you can get to a place of open-mindedness, teachers appear. I am actively involved in some fellowships where I learn. I'm actively involved in classes and reading and really trying to kind of uncover and discover and explore.
That was going to be my next question, is if you have some type of an affiliation with a group or with a religion or some kind of a practice?
I am in a program of recovery.
Okay. My next question then is, do you remember some of your dreams from when you were young? You've already alluded to them a little bit.
Well, it's so funny because thinking back, what I dreamed when I was little was more on the material end. What kind of husband am I going to have, and the house, and really career-minded. I wanted to be an actress. I wanted to be a journalist. I wanted to change the world through, kind of big actions, and that I really thought that I would be famous. And so that's changed. And
wow. So you grew up with a belief in God, or was that a...
Absolutely. I went to Sunday school. I remember sitting in the little chairs and singing, and I still find a lot of joy in singing. So raised in really a very conservative Lutheran family here in the Midwest. So.
Gotcha. So if you could go back to your 13-year-old self and whisper in her ear, is there anything you would say right now, or is there anything you would tell young people just starting out in life?
What I'd tell myself is, I would tell myself, God loves you. You are love, and you are enough. You're worthy.
Okay.
What I would tell young people, this is who I am.
Yeah, that's okay.
What I would tell young people is, man, if you can get into gratitude and you can kind of adopt that attitude of gratitude, I know it's kind of a cliche, but it really is life-changing. And the practice to do that I would suggest would be, whether you do it with your mom and dad, whether you do it with your group of friends, but if you would share 5 things that you're grateful for with another person every day. And some mornings it's going to feel like, what am I grateful for? And then other times it's just going to be like this rush of, I can't stop. I'm grateful for everything. But that practice over a period of years is life-changing. I think this is so life-changing. I think the earlier you can start it, the better. So that would be my suggestion.
So it's not only an awareness, it's the actual verbalization.
It's
the sharing.
It's the practice, whether it's through, text or email or through verbally sharing. It isn't, for me anyway, part of the sharing is other people's gratitudes give you a new insight, not only into gratitude and, I never thought of that to be grateful for, but you also really have a deeper connection with that person because you're doing it every day. And you're going to share things about your life that you're grateful for. And suddenly, as the months go by, you have this real bond because you know each other's kind of hopes and dreams through this sharing.
Yeah. So if you're going to, I spoke with you and your husband the first night I was here a little bit about the marriage. The marriage thing. So if you were going to talk to a married couple, it sounds like you might counsel them to do the same thing with each other, that would be one of the people you'd share.
Absolutely.
Every day.
Absolutely.
Every day. Wow. That's really powerful. Has anything else come to mind as we've been talking?
I have to share this with you because I think it's, many years ago, I had a wise woman, Mary Kay Mueller, who suggested taking a sabbatical from the news and just see if it makes you feel better. It made me feel so much better that I really haven't gone back very much. I watch just a tiny fraction of the news, what I need to for my job to stay informed.
Yeah.
But otherwise, that all happens kind of outside my bubble. And so it doesn't have to impact me. And I would certainly say, take actions to protect your joy and your serenity, whatever those may be for you.
All righty.
you don't find joy in material things. You know, people, places, and things will let you down. But if you have that inner connection with, for me, with a higher power, you know, for me, the Spirit of God, that's what's kind of everlasting. That's what's with you always.
Wow.